first got word, CAL FIRE tweeted out that this started as some sort of structure fire that then moved into the vegetation. And of course, we are in the midst of a heat wave, especially out here in Boulevard. Very high temperatures, very, very dry. You can see all around brown, a lot of dead, dry vegetation, and this fire just gobbled it up. The good news is there's a lot of white smoke in there, not that thick plume of dark smoke. Guys in the booth, can we go to that video? Do you have that? This is what made us want to break in and show you exactly what's happening out here in Boulevard. Okay. We're getting up some information right now. I'm going to read it right to you. This is live. This is coming into the newsroom as we're on the air. Again, this started about 11:30 this morning. They don't know what started it, but this is in the area. Let me give you the area. Moonlit Trail and Roadrunner Lane in Boulevard. This is north of the 8. It's east of Ribbonwood Road. That's according to CAL FIRE. But in 45 minutes, this fire had burst and burned about 25 acres. Now we're at 88 acres. Authorities evacuated people out of the residence near the burn zone, that huge burn zone. Look at that now, 88 acres. So all around it, there are all these people that live out in the Boulevard area. It's a very rural area, but people are out there. So they had to evacuate them. They've been, you see the red fire retardant. Here's a chopper that's going in. He's going to drop some water. There he goes. They're the best of the best, aren't they? So they're dropping that in that hot spot where you could see a little bit of swirl smoke heading up. The temperature out in this area, 97 degrees. So if you're watching this somewhere in San Diego and you're closer to the coast, doesn't feel that bad to you, it's 97 out where this fire is burning. Here's a chopper coming in, again, where that smoke is rising up, and they're just gonna dump all those gallons of water right where they need to be, precise. They're trying to get containment on this. And again, originally we heard that this was some sort of structured fire that spread to brush. They're calling this the Roadrunner Fire. There are evacuation zones, and the evacuation center is at the Golden Acorn Casino. So if you know somebody in this area, you live in this area, you're logging on to find out what's going on, you're getting our CBS 8 news alerts on your phone, then this is what's happening. The Roadrunner Fire out on Moonlight Trail and Roadrunner Lane. So the chopper very far out there in the East County. So we've got some spotty service right now. We're on the phone with CAL FIRE. We have a photographer that's driving out there, but this is about an hour east of our CBS 8 studios. So as soon as we get some more pictures, we're going to have it for you. You can stay with me just a second. Again, the evacuation center is at the Golden Acorn Casino. CAL FIRE just posted that they've got it 5% contained. When we first got the word, they told us that it blew up to 25 acres in just 45 minutes. 5% containment at 88 acres, and you just saw there on live from our chopper that the helicopter was dropping water. They've got it 5% contained with that fire retardant, and the ground crews are out there in that 97-degree heat. So you guys can stay with us. We've got some video. We're going to try to turn it around. We may come back on live and bring that to you. Of course, we're going to have all the information. Okay, so let's see. This is the chopper again. We've got our reception back going. Here's our crews on the ground. We saw half a dozen trucks earlier in one spot. Here's 3 left. So imagine all those firefighters out there in their heavy, thick equipment in 97 degrees. And thankfully, when this started, they told us it was a moderate rate of spread. And imagine how dry and hot it's been for days and weeks out there, and it just gobbled it up. But just a little bit of smoke left. You can see that aerial resource flying across the screen there. We've seen 2 water drops. We know 2 choppers are out there, at least 1 air tanker, because we see all the red fire retardant. But look how they've gotten this contained there. Do you see at the top of your screen, you see those homes? That would be the evacuation area. They have evacuated people to the casino in that area, the Golden Acorn Casino. And so at this point, Let's see if we can see as he's going to zoom in. Right now they're just trying to cut the lines. Just a little bit of smoke there about in the center of your screen, and maybe a little bit right around that fire retardant. We were told at around 11:30, 12 o'clock, so about an hour and a half ago, that this started as some sort of structure fire that then moved into the vegetation because it is so dry and hot out there. So easy to move over, easy for something to maybe blow and catch fire and all of that dry brush. But incredible. We were, of course, as everyone in San Diego County is very concerned with a fire starting and what would happen if it did start. And so we're seeing that out here play out in real time. Again, this is off Roadrunner Lane and Moonlit Trail. It's north of the 8 and it's east of Ribbonwood Road, according to CAL FIRE. And again, in 45 minutes, it blew up to 25 acres. So a big concern. And even as you're seeing this huge, vast area of land, you can see a lot of buildings out there. So there's a good many people out there, even though it's far out of town. Maybe there's some kind of farm here at the bottom of your screen. I can see a lot of larger buildings there and several cars, numerous cars. And again, this is just north of the 8. Temperatures out there in the area, 97 degrees. Humidity level at 10%, according to the National Weather Service. We're going to be asking Carlene Chavis when she comes in how the weather might have played a role in this. Thankfully, we're not talking about the wind, but you see that's an air tanker you see there flying to the left side of your screen, possibly heading out there to drop some more retardant. And look at all these homes in that area. So we have several evacuation zones right now, 3 different evacuation zones. And so we'll put those, we've got those listed on our website. And the evacuation center is at the Golden Acorn Casino. So a lot of people probably heading out there, heading out of town or heading out of the city of San Diego and going back home for the weekend, not going to be able to get to their homes if they live in this area with all the evacuation orders going up. Wow, a lot of buildings. You think it's just desert out there, but it's not. There's a lot of buildings out there. This started at 11:30, so it's been about 2 hours. We've got 88 acres burning, and we don't, at first, we were told, and why we sent our chopper out there, is we were told that there were numerous structures threatened. So we were concerned, as the people are in this area. So that's why we're out there. We're flying around, seeing what they're doing. But as you saw, we've seen several air resources. We saw 2 water drops while we've been online streaming with you right now. And we can see the red fire retardant as it lays there. So